Again, the final score on the Ripco System scoreboard, it was North Daviess 64, Shakamak 42. As it was, the junior varsity game was won by North Daviess 41-26, but North Daviess 25-15 after 1, 42-23 at halftime, 52-30 after 3, and 64-42 is our final. And Jason, if you want to give the scoring for the Cougars, and as you talked about, very limited turnovers by the Cougars. Right. Very few. Probably less than, 8?
I'd say most of those was offensive.
Yeah. Yep.
For Shakamak, I had Isaac Barber with 1, Jaden Johnson with 9, Jalen Johnson with 3, Dalton Fiscus with 2, Leo Miller with 14, Madden Husband with 7, Art Buell with 4, and number 14 with 2 for their 42 points. Then for the Cougars, I had Cohen Stahl with 4, Kobe Lowhider with 11, Cleo Wagler with 2, Aaron Warner with 16, Colin Loniger with 7, Keaton Graber with 14, and Cole Boyd with 9. So we spread it around pretty well throughout the night.
A lot of guys had big games.
Yeah.
A lot of guys didn't score that much. Yeah, Coach hit it this way, but really solid performance all around for the Cougars. They win 64-42. We'll get Coach here in just a second. He's coming this way. Give him a chance to get on the headset here. And, well, Coach, a pretty strong first quarter, and then you just kept it going, and it was a real team effort and a conference win, and just give us your take.
Well, we've been talking all week about what happened to us last week at Eastern Green and the fact that, the look in our eyeballs just wasn't there last week. And, we have no more time to have those types of games. Everything has to be on an uphill climb from here on out. And so I just really challenged our kids this week. We watched a lot of film. We tried to make some improvements with our defense. We tried to get more pressure on people and see if we could, get this thing up tempo a little bit more. I really liked how we ran down the floor.
Yeah.
We had 25 points at the end of the first quarter. So, just a really good response by our kids. Now what do we do with this? That's the big question. What do we do with this? Do we keep it going? And do we keep playing well, against a good opponent like Linton and Bar Eve next week? Or do we revert back? So that's the big question that we have to answer. So far against these 50-50 games, Washington and Lagodi and Eastern and Northeast Du Bois, we haven't answered the bell quite like we want to offensively. So really going to be anxious to see our kids put it back on the floor next Friday and Saturday at Linton and at Bar Reed. But tonight, I'm happy with our seniors. I'm happy with what we did. Not satisfied. We have to see it over and over and over in order to have a chance to win in March.
Yeah, I thought you guys was really on the same page tonight.
Yes.
And you're exactly right, Coach. You got to keep that going, though. This is not just having a really good game against Shakamak here in mid-January. That's great, but we got to keep going. And, you got a really toughest weekend of the year, probably. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's tough weekends, several, but on the road against two really good teams, you got to be ready to go. And, you just don't want to revert back. But I really liked the communication tonight. I really liked everybody was on the same page so much. Just felt like to me. But it was a lot of fun.
Well, it's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to go out and do it on the floor. So, at some point, these seniors got to really realize that, man, this season's dwindling quickly on you, and we got to go right now. And tonight they did, and over the last few weeks they have. It just that Eastern Green game was so disappointing because had we played well there and then continued here, I feel really good about our team.
Yeah.
But we just took that step backwards a little bit last week. So, it is what it is and we are where we are, but our seniors know everything. There's not any more offenses I can put in. There's not any more defenses I can put in for us. We have everything we need to go forward and be successful, night in and night out. It's just a matter of, belief. It's a matter of focus. It's a matter of intensity. It's a matter of being a team. understanding we're way better as the team than we are individuals. So, I love our kids. They've got great attitudes. They are all in. Their approach was completely different tonight. And like I said, let's see it next week and then the following week. Then we'll have something. Yeah. And we don't even have to necessarily win all these games. We just have to play well. If the other team's going to beat you, make them beat you. Don't give them things. Don't go against the scouting report or fumble the ball around or shoot 1 for 15 from 3. There's just no sense in that stuff.
Well, they're proving to themselves how good they can be. So, like you said, you can't get them to believe it. They have to believe it. I mean, you can do everything you can. But tonight is another example of, guys, look at what you're doing here. When you decide to play ball, I'm not saying again, not effort. I'm not saying that. No, but you guys there's so much in the tank. I mean, you still probably haven't played your best game by far.
No.
But it's there.
It's there.
They gotta believe it though. They have to believe it. Me and you can believe it. They have to believe it.
That's right. And to go along with that, we talked about the 09 and 11 team. And if you remember those guys,
yes,
the 09 team went on a 16 game winning streak in the second half of the season. The 11 team did the exact same thing, went on a 15 or 16 game winning streak.
Again, it was 15. Yep.
I'm not saying we have to go on a 15 game winning streak,
right.
But we have to play well right here in this stretch over these next 3 or 4 weeks. It's crucial and it's vital, to our chances in March. So again, our kids understand that. They're great kids. They got great parents and, we're back to where we need to be. Now let's bring it next week.
Yep. Well, Coach, I'll let you talk to these other guys, but thank you so much for the time. Congratulations on the win, and we'll look forward to some tough games coming up.
Yep. Go Hoosiers, right?
Oh, go Hoosiers on Monday. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks for the time. Thank you, Coach. 64-42 again was our final. North Daviess over Shakamak. Jason gave you the scoring. We had the scoring by quarter. Cougars by 10 after 1, by 19 after 2, by 22 after 3, and by 22 for the final. So any last comment? Oh, Jason, I also want to mention again the homecoming king and queen, Kason Bishop and Ava Graber as your king and queen for homecoming. And so congratulations to them. But any final comments?
I just thought that it was a great win, and especially bouncing back from that the game before and heading into next weekend, we needed something like that to be able to build off of. So, yeah.
So again, I'll see the Lady Cougars. I mentioned that the next game I believe is this coming Thursday. They play White River Valley. But just keep it tuned right here to the bullet. But then the boys. This coming Friday, they're at Linton 7:15 and then at Bar Eve on Saturday 7:15. So keep it tuned right here to the bullet. Your North Daviess connection, your Indianapolis Colts station. Of course, the Colts season's over, but the Indiana Pacers, station here, you can listen to all those games. So, thanks again so much, Megan Foster. Outstanding job as always. Thank you, Jason Wagner. It's been fun.
Yes, sir.
I'm Jonathan Graber. Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll talk to you again on Thursday, the girls game, and all weekend next weekend. Thanks, everybody.